Hey, I'm back, but I'm not back for good. Not yet anyways. So for the past 3 months, I've been listening to new music, watching the same YouTube videos over and over again because nothing good is uploaded on the platform anymore, and playing the same 8 games over and over and over. You want to know what those are? Good. I've been playing Post Void, Bloons Tower Defense, Risk of Rain, Descenders, Risk of Rain 2, Hotline Miami 2, Among Us, Gunfire Reborn, and a little bit of Destiny. But I could play that for all of about 13 minutes before I wanted to blow my fucking brains out, even though I have put about, I collected like 500 hours on that game. Say, as I was going down the list of games that I've been playing, you may have noticed a game called Post Void. And guess what? This game is fucking amazing. And if you haven't heard of it or picked it up, I really suggest you do. Alright, so I'm gonna start out with a seizure warning in this general area because this game, it can get pretty crazy. So I'm just saying this now, in this area, be warned. You have been warned. I don't want to be responsible for anybody getting sick. That's not very epic. If there's one word I could use to describe Post Void, it would be headache. And not the bad kind of headache. I know what you're saying. But Quinn, there is no such thing as a good headache. Well, this game proves me wrong. By the first time I played it, I had to stop. I mean, there's a reason why I only have like 3 hours of game time actually logged in. It's because I can't play this game for too long. Because if I do, I get a massive fucking headache. But at the same time, it's like, man, I got it from playing a good-ass game. This game was developed by YCJY Studios, a 2-man indie dev group that have come out with a couple games. They didn't really look too appetizing to me, but that shouldn't stop you from at least checking out their other work. Post Void is an arcadey first-person shooter that consists of 11 levels, each level of varying difficulty. Level 1? Pretty easy. Level 11? I guess it's hard. I wouldn't know because I've never gotten to level 11. The highest I've gotten is 8. But I wasn't recording, so I can't show anybody. But you may be saying, oh, just go back and re-record it. I won't be able to do it if I'm recording. But guess what? Throughout the game, you get the ability to use 4 different weapons. What are these weapons, you may ask? The starting pistol, the Uzi, the shotgun, and then the knife. Starting pistol, it'll fire as fast as you can click. I hammered down on the mouse button and guess what? Fired fast as hell. And now here we are, sitting at level 7. Dead, just thinking, gee, I probably should have used something besides the pistol. Next is the Uzi. It has an easy trigger and a spray pattern that's similar to your mom. Maybe that's why I'm so good with it. Next is the shotgun. The shotgun, it's got 2 shells. You can get an upgrade for it, or it has 3. Don't run around corners with this thing or else you get attacked by a Redditor. You want to know what that is? Keep on watching. Next is the knife. You know what? Fuck the knife. If I can't use the knife sucks. Everybody always says, but Quentin, the knife is amazing. Look at all these forum posts. It's a great weapon in the game. No, it's not. If I can't use it, nobody can use it. Another thing you may be asking yourself is, gee, Quentin, how did this review just explode with energy? Well, let me tell you why. It's because I drink water. This is not a warning. This is a threat. So the first enemy you'll encounter are the bouncers. They have the same starting pistol as you, they're always a little late on the draw, and they dodge about as often as I upload. And one shot to the head should kill them. The next enemy you'll come in contact with are the Redditors. These little manlets are blue, short, fat, and fast as all get out. But the glory of your movement speed is that you're just as fast as these guys. So as long as you're running straight past them and praying to some semblance of a righteous figure that you won't hit anything or anybody, you should be just fine just to run right past these guys. And one shot to the head should kill them. The next enemy you'll come in contact with are these little eye turrets. But the good thing about these things is that they're just on head level as like the bouncers and as the Redditors before them. So they're pretty easy to take care of. Just one shot to the eye and they're dead. But they will fire at you non-stop until you do kill them. So that's the only part that's pretty annoying. So the next thing you'll be facing are these stupid itty-bitty drones. They come at you in packs of 2 and 3, and I don't know what else to say. They run at you, they go ee when they touch you, and it's annoying as fuck. It's like experiencing a flashbang, but that flashbang is like stretched out. And so you already know like fucking what a flashbang is from Black Ops and CSGO and all that stupid shit. Do you really want to deal with that? No? Okay, good. Then fucking shoot them. They go down in one hit. So the next enemies you'll be facing are light hands. What are they? They're hands with lights where the wrist should be. They run at you, they pop a little flashbang, a shorter flashbang than what the drones give you, but other than that, I mean, just one shot to the light bulb and they're out for good. The very last enemy you'll be facing are the bouncers. What are the bouncers, you may ask? They're just the same dudes that were in the black suits. Yeah, they're now in white suits, and they dodge more. You shoot them once in the head, and they're done. That's pretty self-explanatory from the first dudes that you fought. So the last enemy type that you'll face are these walls of flesh. These walls of flesh are they look like people, but they're just holding a big old orb close to their chest. Just shoot at the orb like 2 to 3 times, and don't worry, these guys can't hurt you. The only thing that they do is just impede your progress. So like I said, just shoot at the orb like 2 to 3 times and you'll be fine. Hey, editing Quentin here. I feel like I should slide in here real quick and give you this crucial bit of information. You know that skull you're holding in your left hand? Yeah, keep it full, because it's constantly draining. And when it's drained all the way, you fucking crush it in your hand and it's game over. You want to know how you keep it full? You kill shit. What happens when you kill shit? You get a little glowing ball of mana that gets sucked back into the skull, and you can then play for longer. So yeah, a bit of crucial information I thought I should probably give you guys, seeing as how I am reviewing the game. The main thing I love about this game is how non-linear everything is. After the 5th level, things get vertical. And what do I mean by vertical is that instead of just going on one axis, you now have a y-axis you have to compete with as well. And the enemies aren't very... they're just annoying. I mean, that's the harder the game gets, the more of a challenge. Challenge always fucking, not all the time, but sometimes equals annoying. And that's what you're dealing with here. Don't worry, it's not that hard. Just fucking have a brain. I mean, wherever your gut tells you to go, that's where you go. That's how I got through all the levels. But bottom line, I would definitely recommend this to anybody if you can withstand a couple headaches and you don't have fucking you're not at risk for getting seizures, then I totally recommend this game. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. Also, the creators were quoted on Reddit as of saying, drugs weren't involved with the creation of this game, just a lot of alcohol. I've never been on alcohol or drugs because I'm a good Christian boy who only drinks that milk and water. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is where I drop out of the video because we just ended this thing. Anyways, who knows? I may be back in 3 months. I may be back in 6 months. I may be back in 2 weeks, kind of like what I used to do. Remember when I uploaded 3 different videos? Yeah, neither do I. Anyways, like I said, I may be back in 3 months. I may be back in 6 months. I may be back in 2 weeks. But who really fucking knows all in the end? Anyways, this is where I drop into the video. See you, dudes.